Quickswap. Quickswap is obviously a DEX for Polygon. I'm really bullish on this. I think Polygon is going to have a very, 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 very good bull cycle. I think it's the bull cycle of layer 2s. And Quickswap is the go-to DEX for Polygon. They've added some really good features. One in particular I think is going to capitalize on a really undervalued part of the market. So I think this has got real legs. This is going to do well in the next bull cycle. Before I get into that though, guys, if you're new to the channel, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. And in the videos, I bought these coins. Reason for that is I expected them to rocket up in price. And you can see what all of these were worth when I recorded my videos, as well as the highs that all these coins hit less than a year and a half on, and what the profit would have been from $100 into each one. So if you had just went, boom, $100 into all of them when I released the videos, and then you just sat on them for 16, 17 months and then sold them, your profit would have been over 123 grand, which is not too bad. Now, I sold all of these. We had the market crash. Since the market crash, I've been buying up new coins. These are coins that I think are going to do 40x gains, 50x gains, 100x gains. These are the ones that I'm long-term very bullish on. And I share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime that I find a coin that I think can do that kind of profit, I jump onto the site, I tell the members what the coin is, what profits I think it can have, and what percentage of my money I'm putting in. It means they can copy along exactly. That removes all work for the members. And they make the exact same profits as me. Now, if that sounds good to you, just head over to copymycrypto.com now. There's a link in the description. On the site, what you'll see are the things I've said in the past and what happened, whether that was about Phantom being the best investment of 2020. I did a whole course about why it was going to do so well. Or whether it's a DeFi protocol that died on its arse and I was telling people to get their money out. Or if you just want to see what the members have earned. All of it's public record, so you can verify everything that you see, read and watch on the history of this channel. And if you like what you see, guys, just join me there. Now, Quickswap. So it launched. Now, it's worth noting, Quickswap had an old token, then they revamped and went to a new token. So this chart isn't actually overly accurate because they increased the supply. Like 1,000-fold, I believe. So, you know, the price, the original old Quickswap token versus the new one, like, it's hard to explain how the chart works in terms of like what the changes have been. But Quickswap's a DEX on the Polygon network. It's based on the Uniswap protocol, and it allows users on Polygon to trade tokens through a liquidity pool. Now, Quickswap is the leading DEX of Polygon, and Polygon is the leading layer 2 within all of crypto. Polygon is going to have an incredible year because they've already grown to staggering levels. And Quickswap, while Polygon has been integrated into other DEXs now, such as Uniswap and others. Quickswap is the original Polygon DEX, and it's still doing damn well. Total value locked on Quickswap as of right now is $115 million. Now, again, bear in mind the market cap of this coin is 31 mil, so very small comparatively. In terms of transactions, they're doing $51 million of volume a day. That's huge, right? When their market cap is 3 mil. They have had 78,000 transactions across them. And again, we're not in a bull cycle. So, you know, this is going to rocket up in a bull cycle. Actually, let's get number of holders up as well, because that's interesting. So we'll go straight to Polygon scan. That should tell us. So 14,000 holders right now, right? I actually think that's surprisingly low considering how Quickswap's features are, because they've added some very, 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 very cool little ideas. So obviously you can swap tokens and it doesn't cost a damn thing. Pretty much near to zero, or as close to zero as you're going to get. Swapping is just as easy as it gets. Like I say, it's based on the Uniswap protocol. And if you want, you can do a limit swap, or you can do a market swap, where you just take in whatever the price action is. If you wanted to do a limit swap, then you can, do that as well. If you want to go on pro mode as well, you can, and that's where you get to see the actual charts and the wicks. Now, this personally, if you're going to use Quickswap, I'd recommend you do it like this, purely off of the basis that, look at that pump for Matic in the last hour. I would recommend you do this. That there's a reason most people use centralized exchanges, is because you do get to see the order book. You do get to see how things are looking, right? And by putting it into pro mode, you can at least see how the charts are looking as well. It gives you a better idea of what you should be doing in terms of trading. It's integrated on, this is the trading view chart integrated as well, which I think is a very, very good idea. Farming wise, there's plenty of Quickswap farms up and running, so you can earn some nice profit. Now, if you want to avoid the risk of potential impermanent loss, you could simply use a stable coin pool. I mean, you're going to get 10.5% stable coin on APR for stable coins. Now, that's really good. That's really good. And your risk of impermanent loss is pretty much nil, right? Unless there's a hack of the stable coins, right? You can use blue chip ones. Now, obviously, again, you've got risks with impermanent loss whenever you're using one of these. But you can see what the rewards are. There's huge rewards for Ethereum USDT's narrow pool, right? But again, you run risks there, so you've got to understand that. If you wanted stable liquidity pools where it's Matic and Matic, effectively, you can get 3.5%. That's not bad. 7% on ETH and ETH. Other liquidity pools, some of them you're going to get huge APRs, but again, you've got to, excuse me, God, you've got to understand the risk that you're running, and there are big risks. So if you never really looked into impermanent loss, please do that before you jump in and provide liquidity for any pool. The pools themselves as well, if you didn't want to farm and you just wanted to supply to pools, you earn a percentage of the transaction fees within the pools. Again, very, very simple. Pools are as easy as it gets. Now, this is what really interests me about Quickswap, is they've introduced perpetual markets. Perpetual markets are huge in terms of the potential for growth. They are staggering, right? People don't, within the traditional finance sector, perpetual markets, right, all encompassing futures and everything else, is about $2 quadrillion a year. We are nowhere close to the level that they should be within the crypto market. It is a sector that is going to grow like wild, and fair play to Quickswap for introducing this. At the moment, there's only 3 pools, ETH, only 3 perpetual markets that you can trade, which is ETH, Bitcoin, and Matic, and Polygon. They're going to add to this over the course of time, and right now, that is a real clever approach in terms of where there is going to be growth within the markets. And as of right now, as you can see, total volume for the perpetuals is about, total volume over the course of time has been $113 million. Now, this has been up and running for about 7 months now. 24-hour volume is about 400 grand. Long positions, as of right now, nearly 600 grand versus short positions, 47 grand. This is going to grow. Right now, that's very, very small. I do expect that to rapidly increase because I do think there's going to be an element. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's just the stables. I expect this to rapidly increase because fundamentally, this is a huge area for growth for Quickswap and for the entire crypto market. I also think there's going to be a lot, over the course of time, we're going to see a lot of people that are going to leave centralized places, because do you want to trust a centralized place with your funds? We saw what happened with FTX. We saw what happened with Celsius and all of these other places. If you're using a decentralized place, you're in control of your own funds at all times. It's a much better position to be in. We'll also get, what's this? So this is just QuickSafe, by the way. So this is their decentralized custody protocol. And again, a nice feature. And again, just keeps your crypto safe. And then they've got the analytics. So Dragon's has got 9 million done, but 24-hour volume 51 mil, as you can see, doing pretty damn well. Liquidity wise, 106 mil, and that's liquidity locked in. So 106.7 mil of total liquidity locked in, and they don't really have like a thriving token ecosystem yet. And I expect that we're going to see real growth in this. Fundamentally, once we start seeing a ton of the Polygon tokens added, once we start seeing, us heading into a bull cycle, once we start seeing the huge growth in Polygon, and once we start seeing the addition of lots more exciting cryptos, I think liquidity is going to come here. I think we're going to see a lot of people wanting to use this, especially because of the tiny fees. Quickswap are already starting to incentivize people to start using them more, or even just signing up for a bloody newsletter. You can earn you might win a chance of $300. The percentage yields they're starting to offer is better and better within the pools and the farms. I just think right now this is a very undervalued coin and an undervalued exchange, when you realize that there's already so much money locked in, and people are going to grow. Like, this is going to grow in terms of use case. More people are going to use this. I think this is a dollar coin. I really do. I don't see why this doesn't hit $1. That doesn't even put it at a market cap of $1 billion, when we can honestly expect Polygon to be hitting insane highs. Polygon is the layer 2 solution. It's probably going to be comfy in the top 10 by the end of the next bull cycle. So if Quickswap, as the go-to DEX for Polygon, how is it not going to fly up in value? I think $1 per coin is not insane for this, but they do need to bring new users. The only big downside to Quickswap right now, 14,000 holders is not a lot. But the holders is not reflective of the usage. There was 78,000 transactions in 24 hours. So the holders are not necessarily the only people using the DEXs, clearly. So I think this should run. This should easily run, because why wouldn't it? Polygon is going to be massive. And Quickswap really just needs to get a foothold in terms of user base. So distinguish yourself a bit more from Uniswap. Get more users on board, which is marketing, which is advertising, which is incentives. If they do all those things, this should hit $1. If they don't, and the user base dwindles, then this could die. But because 14,000 holders is not enough for what this is. So they really do need to start incentivizing users to come and use them. But I think $1 is on the cards, but it's got to get more users, more holders. Broaden the community, incentives, advertising, marketing, and this can do something. But what do you guys think? Have you ever used Quickswap? If you have, how did you find it? Did you like the fact that you were paying basically nothing in fees? Because I like that compared to Uniswap, where last bull cycle there were points where they were trying to get $1,000 in transactions when there was congestion. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comments down below. And guys, if you just want to take the work out of your crypto investing, if you want to make the exact same profits as me but do no work, that's what my website is. Copymycrypto.com is where I share every coin that I'm in with all the members. Anytime I buy a coin, I let my members know what coin I'm buying, why I'm buying it, what profits it can have, what percentage of my money I'm putting in, and the members can copy along exactly. When I sell a coin, I do the exact same thing. I let my members know what coin I'm selling, what percentage I'm selling, and what I'm doing with my profits. Is it banking it or reinvesting it? And again, the members can copy along. It means there is no work for the members. They're going to make exactly the same profits as me. And if you go on to copymycrypto.com now, you can see what my history is. You can look through and see the things I've said in the past and what happened. It's public record, it's historical record. If you want to see what the members have earned, again, it's public records, historical records, so you can verify it all. And guys, if you like what you see, you like the idea of making the money without having to do all the work, then join me at copymycrypto.com and make things easy. And that's it from me. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.